We're going to take a look at our equation. My first equation, y is equal to 5 over 3x minus 2. I'm going to identify my slope. What's my slope here? 5 over 3, which is my rise over run, and I'm going to indicate my direction. So because my rise is positive, what direction will I rise?
Up.
Up. For my run, I'm always going to run to the what?
Right.
To the right. Everybody got that written down for number 1?
Yeah.
What's my b value equal to in number 1?
Negative 2.
-2. Okay, my b is -2. That's where I'm going to begin. So if it helps you to write the word begin, great. I would recommend you do it, because that's where we're going to begin. And we're going to begin on what? The x-axis or the y-axis?
The y-axis.
The y-axis. Where is -2 on the y-axis?
Down.
It's down. 2 spaces down. I make my first dot or my beginning dot at -2. Real quick, give me a thumbs up if you're with me. Okay. From that beginning dot, I'm going to follow my directions. I'm going to go 5 spaces up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm not going to make a dot just yet, because now I'm going to run 3 spaces to the right. 1, 2, 3. Wherever I land, that's where I make my dot. And if I have the space, I'm going to continue this pattern. Do I have space to continue this pattern?
No.
No, right? Do I have space to reverse my pattern to the left?
No.
Also no, which is fine. Technically, we only need 2 points to make a line. So here we don't have any space. My 2 points will have to suffice. I use my ruler. Okay, we have to be using a ruler here. That's why you have them. I use my ruler to connect the dots all the way through the graph with arrows on both ends to indicate that this goes on forever. And ever and ever. That's right. Give me a thumbs up if you're following what we did there in number 1. Make sense? So we started here, we went up and right. I'm going to go off the graph if I keep going, so I'm not going to keep going. I'm just going to stop right there. Right? Then I would go back here and go, okay, I'm going to rise 5 down now. Oh, I'm going to go off the graph, so I'm not going to worry about it. As long as you have 2 points, technically it's fine. But let's take a look at number 2. Yeah.
Is the video in the Google Classroom?
Huh? This video, yeah, will be in Google Classroom.
Like, what's the name?
Yeah, I'll be posting it once you get started.
No, but like, what's the name of it?
The video? It'll say like worksheet 10 beginning. I don't know. Something like that. It'll be under today's date though, so it should be easy to find. I'll show you later. All right, real quick, number 2, because number 2 is a little bit different, right? What number's in front of my x?
1.
An invisible 1. So my m is 1. Is my slope a fraction right now? No. How can I turn 1 into a fraction? Put it over 1. So my rise is positive. What direction is that going to be? Up or down? Up, because it's positive. Like we said before, if you got your money up, that's a positive thing. And what direction are we always going to run? To the right. All right. What's my b value here? -1. That's where I'm going to begin. All right. So on my y-axis, where's -1? Is it right here?
No.
No?
No.
What axis is that on?
X.
X. Okay, so -1 should be right there, right? Okay, good. I make my beginning point at -1. And I'm going to rise 1 space up, run 1 space right. Up 1, right 1, and make a dot. And I'm going to continue. Up 1, right 1, dot. 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 You guys get it, right? I don't have to keep saying this. It sounds silly. Tyler? You need Dylan? Okay. Do you mind taking a seat? Just 2 seconds. I'm going to finish this problem, and then he can go, okay? Now, I have space on the left side of my graph here, too, right? So instead of going up and right, what's the opposite of going up and right? Down and left. So we're going to reverse it. I'm going to go back to my beginning. I'm going to go down 1, left 1, dot. Down 1, left 1, dot. And I'm going to continue that as far as I can go. We want as many points as we can have. Number 1, we can only fit 2, so that's fine. But at number 2, we can fit a lot more. Nice and easy to connect all those up. There's our line for number 2. All right. Now in number 4, just a quick look ahead. What's my slope in number 4? Negative 3 over 5. So if my slope is negative, what direction am I rising there?
Down.
Down. That's the one thing we got to take care of. Okay, Dylan, go ahead with him real quick. What direction am I going to run though?
Right.
Still to the right. Keep that in mind. All right, keep that in mind. Number 3 is a little bit weird too. What's my y-intercept to number 3?
0.
My slope is 1. What's my y-intercept though? Do you see a number being added on the end? No. So it's like saying plus 0. So where am I going to make my beginning dot? The origin. You guys got it. All right. If you have a question while we're working, please let me know. Once you get done with this, there's an extra credit Alex assignment that you're going to do that's basically the same thing. Okay?